What's up guys, and this is it. What you're looking at is the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Plus. We have seen some previous drawings, but this is the actual deal coming from OnLeaks. Based on the official CAD information, this is how Samsung's next beast will look like. The device overall does look very similar to the last year's Galaxy Note 10 Plus, but there are some important design changes. First up, Samsung has changed the button placement from the left-hand side to the right-hand side compared to the last year's model. This is the right position for your power and volume rockers to be at. Towards the bottom, the S Pen is now on the left-hand side compared to the right. I don't know why they did that, probably something related to the internal design of the phone. And perhaps the biggest visual change you're gonna see on the phone is actually towards the back of the device, which is this massive camera bump that includes Samsung's best camera hardware up to date. There have been some inaccurate renders that we have talked about in the previous video, but this is how it's actually going to look. Samsung is actually adding this ring around the camera, which is kind of similar to the iPhone 11 Pro family. I do have to say it looks premium. I hope it matches the color of the phone, whichever variant you go for. There's an interesting camera placement towards the right hand side. There's also a laser autofocus system sensor that is completely updated from what we have seen with the S20 Ultra, and of course we have the LED flash. Overall, this looks much better. I can see some depth, some character to these lenses. The S20 Ultra had a very basic camera bump, so I definitely do like this one a lot. Now, according to OnLeaks, the Galaxy Note 20 Plus is almost rocking a 7-inch screen, which is the biggest screen on any Samsung flagship ever. It's gonna be super bezel-less and similar to the Note 10 Plus, which is amazing because I believe Note 10 Plus has the best smartphone design, or the best Samsung smartphone design, you can say. It will be the first smartphone to rock a 120Hz display with the LTPO technology. Now, since the Note 20 Plus is 7 inches, we might actually see the Note 20 coming at 6.7 inches that we have talked about in the previous leak. Although I'm not 100% sure about that because it was not leaked by OnLeaks, so the Note 20 design is still something that I would expect to see leaking in the coming days. What I did absolutely love is a flat display. I know a lot of people out there who prefer a flat display, so this is gonna be for those who don't want the edge. Yeah, this is your Galaxy Note 20 Plus in almost full glory. As always, the official product will look better than renders, but I gotta say, this is a pretty good execution. Also, Samsung has taken an interesting decision when it comes to the battery of the Galaxy Note 20 Plus. It's rocking a 4500 mAh cell. We all expected that the Note 20 Plus will have at least 5000 mAh battery, but it's actually rocking a little less than that. Now, some people are already disappointed, but you guys need to remember that Samsung is shipping the Galaxy Note 20 Plus with the industry first LTPO 120Hz display, which means intelligent refresh rate. As explained by Ross Young earlier, that this is something that most smartphone manufacturers will go for next year, but Samsung is already using this, and I'm pretty sure because of this, Samsung is not using a full 5000 mAh battery. Again, we have to wait and see how the performance will be with the LTPO tech. 4500 mAh cell is still a little bit improvement over the Note 10 Plus, and also if you notice the dimensions provided by OnLeaks, the Galaxy Note 20 Plus is actually really slim despite having this big battery size and the S Pen. So what Samsung is trying to pull off is to make a slim, sleek Galaxy Note 20 Plus flagship while at the same time have a big enough battery. As for the normal Galaxy Note 20, is set to rock a 4000 mAh cell. So this is it, guys. Do let me know your thoughts in the comment section below regarding the design. Also in the news, Huawei is going through some serious stuff with US. Recently, because of the restrictions, they are not allowed to work with TSMC, which was the brand responsible for manufacturing the 5nm Crane 1000 chips. So Huawei cannot work with TSMC, they cannot work with Qualcomm, but they can work with Samsung. Yes, according to South Korea, Huawei is in talks with Samsung and another brand for stable chip supplies. In case you don't know, Samsung is one of the industry leaders when it comes to this. They're already working for a 5nm Exynos chip for their future Galaxy S21, and also they're making custom chips for Google, which will power the Pixel 6 devices next year. So seeing all this, Huawei can actually be Samsung's next customer. They already buy 8.1 billion worth of DRAM and NAND flash memory from Samsung every year. Samsung is also responsible for giving OLED displays, so really, I mean, Samsung can score pretty big here if they nail this deal. So that's all in the news. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you like the design? What type of colors you would like to see? Leave a comment and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.